You are tuned into Kids.
In the pit.
Hey guys, it's Gabe from the Kids in the Pit podcast. Today I'm being joined by Asher, Janis, Malachi, and Waylon from Tamarack. Thanks so much for joining me.
Thank you.
Thank you for
This
having
is
us.
cool.
So, what do each of you do in Tamarack?
I'm the guitarist. I do vocals.
I do drums.
I'm the bassist.
Me and Malachi will switch vocals and drums for two
Okay.
songs.
Cool. Did I say Tamarack right?
Yes, you did.
Yeah.
Okay.
You can yell it if you want, but
There's an exclamation mark, but
Yeah. So what year did Tamarack start, and were you all always in the band?
yeah. So it started in
2024.
Yeah, 2024. It started out with Asher and I because we have been playing in bands together since we were like 12.
We actually met because we had the same drum teacher when I was about 7. He was about 8, and so I met him through drum classes. Then we met through a homeschooling class, and then
Mrs. Don.
Yeah, Don Kogan. And ever since then, this is our third band together now. And the reason the band started is because I was in a previous band that was a psychedelic rock band right after I graduated high school. And it was my first time being in a band again after our other band broke up after our bassist married his sister and moved away.
Wow, that's crazy.
Yeah, so we just ended up, like, the band kind of fell apart. We all went our separate ways. And then Malachi told me to join this other band that we needed a drummer. And just decided, I'll join this band. And I was playing a lot of basketball at the time. And then I hurt my knee. And I was playing probably like 4 or 5 hours of basketball a day. And so after I hurt my knee, I was like, I have way more time now. I'm not playing a sport for how many hours a day. So I called Malachi. We started the band. Cool. It was 2 of us.
Yeah. And I was playing in another band. We never did any shows. I think we recorded a couple songs, but I wasn't really feeling it. I wasn't really the people were cool, but it wasn't like we're a real tight group of people. And so I don't know. It was just but I still want to do some heavy music. So it was perfect timing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then we met Janis. I jammed with Janis a year prior to starting Tamarack. And it was him and his buddy. His buddy's name was Vinny. And we're like, oh, we need a bassist or a guitarist or something. And Janis was playing bass at the time when I had met him the first time. And so I was like, oh, I'll hit this dude Vinny in my phone, but I had 4 people named Vinny in my phone. So I didn't know who to hit up. But since he had a unique name, I was like, oh, I'll hit up the other guy. And then and then we hung out and we practiced that one day. And then we were hanging out every day since. And then how Waylon joined was there was a bunch of people. I was living in a dry cabin out in the woods, and that's where the 3 of us were practicing.
That's an OG spot around here too.
Yeah,
House of Poe.
The House of Poe. We used to throw parties and shows there all the time, and we were just there was a bunch of people hanging out, and we were just practicing. And then I was trying to play bass, and I was like, oh, I'm tired of this. Yo, does anyone want to play bass? And I had played in a band with Waylon 2 years in 2022. And he was like, I'll hop on. And then it was just, set.
From there, it just clicked.
Yeah.
Met Janis off Craigslist, by the way.
Wow. That's crazy.
Janis' friend Vinny had a Craigslist ad that Malachi found them off
of. Well, my mom met my drummer's mom off of Craigslist.
It's
a
good place to find musicians.
Yeah.
Yeah. Me and him started jamming when I was 10 and he was 12. And then our band World of Chaos started when I was 12 and he was 14. And we played our first show that year. Then now we're in a death metal band called Farm Machinery, and we just played our first show in November.
Oh, see.
Nice.
Yeah. I mean, World of Chaos is the one coming to Alaska. Farm Machinery is kind of more the side project, but they're both really fun.
That's cool.
Yeah. So I sing and play guitar, but I have to do drums on a tour coming up. So that's gonna be kind of a lot different. So I'm gonna see how that goes.
Very cool.
You got it.
Yeah. Because our drummer's going on like a basically every year he goes on like a beach trip with his friend that is in farm machinery. Um, so I mean I did it once before, but I'm drumming and singing on this like 2 day tour to Illinois and Kentucky. So we'll see how that goes, but it's like a lot different, like a change of pace.
Very cool.
That's
Yeah.
rad.
Do you have a favorite song to play live?
I feel like it's different for all of us.
Yeah.
Mine's opposite. We have a song that we haven't released yet. It's actually recorded, but we have an album coming out hopefully this fall, and it's
Cool.
called "Officer and the Beggar."
Okay, actually, yeah,
Yeah,
that one is a lot of fun. Actually.
Obviously. Or Placenta. We've only played the song live once, but
Or Hades.
yeah.
We have a few. I think like in general, "Officer and Beggar" is probably the one we had the most fun with.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that one's super
collectively,
fun.
yeah.
It's a 6/8 song, so it has a very nice swing to it.
There's a lot of dynamic.
Yeah.
I
Cool.
made the riff based off the theory of like I want the song that people can slow dance to and mosh at the same time.
And we've seen that happen.
It has like kind of a waltzy vibe to it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's pretty fun.
Yeah. All right. What does Tamarack mean?
Tree.
It's a
tree.
There's a tree up here, and I mean, I say Alaska. That's where we live. It's a northern tree, and it's a pine tree that turns orange in the fall and loses its needles for the winter.
Wow,
It's the only pine tree that does that. A
that's
coniferous.
crazy.
Yeah, I think
Is it coniferous?
Coniferous.
It's whatever those pine trees are called. So the same thing as like a spruce tree.
carnivores.
Yes. Carnivorous trees. Yeah.
Carnifex.
Yeah, and it sounds like so we were always going back and forth with band names, and then we had a show and Ashley was like Tamarack. We were like, yeah, you know what? That sounds great because we couldn't find anything else, and it was like the only consistent thing that was ever being said. The rest was like bloody razors and bombs and stuff.
And
like
the
that.
reason I was thinking about it was because me and my wife went on a train ride up here in Alaska. And they're like, on your right, there's tamarack trees. And it was like one the most beautiful tree I've ever seen. It was like a grove of them. And they were all just a bunch of pine trees that were all yellow because we went in fall. And I was like, Tamarack would be such a cool name. This is probably a year before we started the band. It was like, whenever we started a band with Malachi again, it's going to be called Tamarack.
Yeah, it was predestined.
Yeah.
There's a couple other bands called Tamarack on Spotify, so that's why we always like stylize it with a lowercase t and exclamation mark to kind of differentiate it. And it sounds like it's a very like harsh sounding word, so I feel like it fits our sound. But it's also a tree, so it's like kind of poetic at the same time.
Cool. What part of Alaska are you guys in, and did you all grow up there?
We're in Fairbanks, Alaska.
In the interior, it's like pretty much in the middle.
Alaskans always do the hand thing to where this is like the Aleutians, this is like the southeast. So we're right in the middle of Alaska where like Anchorage is right here.
Okay.
I was born and raised here, so yeah.
I think you were born here too.
Yeah, I was born and raised here too.
We all pretty much grew up here. I was born in New Jersey, and then I moved to Alaska when I was 2. I grew up in Fairbanks from the age of like 7. I was living in North Pole and Eielson before that.
And I was born in Anchorage, but my family lived in Seward. I lived in Seward until I was 4 and then moved up to Fairbanks. And that's all I've known since then.
Okay. So how far north of that is that of Anchorage?
About 358 miles.
Exactly,
Okay.
actually.
Is it exactly?
Yeah.
I've done the drive enough. I've done the drive enough.
We've driven that so many times.
Damn. Okay. Wow.
It's a bit of a jaunt.
It's
Yeah.
about a 6-hour drive.
And we did it
when you're driving.
Yeah.
when a couple months ago, or in December. Was it this December show? Was that?
Yeah, so there's this festival in Alaska called Dark Days. And right before the festival, we got notice that we were going to play in it like 2.5 weeks before. And the night or the day that they were leaving for the festival, I had to work that day. So I flew down to Anchorage. These 3 drove. There was a snowstorm of like about 16 inches of snow.
Damn.
And they were just driving. You couldn't see the car in front of you. You couldn't see oncoming traffic. You couldn't see the lights on the road.
We took 2 vehicles. So Janis was in front of me. And I don't know how, he might have been like 6 feet or like 6 to 10 feet in front of me, and I could not see him. Like we're literally driving blind. There's like, trucks in the ditch. It was horrible. It was like terrifying.
I was lurching at like 15 miles per hour for like 30 minutes.
And we couldn't
Damn.
stop. Like we were just like in the middle of it. So
We had a show that night.
Yeah, we just
And
had
so
to.
we had to get to Anchorage that night.
How long did that drive take?
I think
Closer to 8 hours.
Yeah.
After that.
To get through the storm took about 3 hours. It was like 3 hours of like white knuckling it through like.
Just relying on someone's brake lights.
Yeah, and there was at points where it was seriously just like flying blind. Like I was like, I'm pretty sure the road's right here. Like I can't really see the ground or anything else. But
Yeah, you might just be cutting through a forest. You would never know.
yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, we'd know once we.
I mean, to hit the trees.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The road,
I mean, yeah, it's just like one road all the way there. That's it. Just one
Damn.
road.
Is it like an interstate or is it just a road?
It's a 2-lane road for most part.
Wow.
Sometimes.
Yeah,
That's
sometimes
crazy.
it splits off into a 3-lane. You have a passing lane, and once you get closer to Wasilla and Anchorage, where there's more people, it turns into a 4-lane.
Yeah.
That's so crazy. Damn. Yeah. We're playing Anchorage for sure. The second show might be in Palmer.
I was talking to Devin too. It could also be in Seward.
Okay.
I was talking, he wasn't entirely sure because he was also thinking like Girdwood, because you guys don't want to drive more than a couple hours away from Anchorage.
Yeah, I mean, if we couldn't get something, we'd probably. I mean, worst case, we'd play Fairbanks, but like,
That's
I mean,
another
that's-
try.
Yeah, that is
It's
your worst
another-
case.
yeah,
Yeah.
If you were to
We're
play
like-
in Fairbanks, I wish we could show you.
Yeah, you would play
Yeah.
here.
Yeah, the building we're in is where you would play.
Yep.
yeah. Worst case Fairbanks, but like preferably under 2. But
That's
Yeah.
6 hours.
yeah, I mean, if we couldn't get another show somewhere else, we would.
The
play
problem
Fairbanks.
is we
get someone in Seward or
fly out of Anchorage on Monday morning at 7 a.m.
We would just.
If you
So
fly
we would just have to drive all night straight to the airport.
Yeah.
Yeah.
we've done it.
We need to be there to return the
Beautiful way to
car.
spend your Alaskan
I like-
trip.
Well,
Fine.
Jaden will have his full license then, so
Yeah, not a rental car though.
he won't.
That's just,
He can't drive a rental car at 16.
Oh, I didn't know that.
So I would have to drive all night long.
Damn.
you got it, Mom.
You got it.
We could annoy you and keep you awake.
We'll see. We'll see. We did it in Texas. We drove about 4
Well, that
hours.
was you and Aaron,
He was
right?
awake. I drove, but he was awake to just talk.
Damn.
And we drove straight to the airport.
Damn. Yeah.
So we'll
Yeah.
see. We'll
And we
see.
stopped at Bucky's for like 3 hours and
So I could
had to
nap.
sleep. Yeah. We were in Texas. we played our third show. It was 3 shows. It was like fly in, fly out, and yeah, it was like after Austin, and we had to drive straight to the Dallas airport, and we just stopped at a Bucky's, and since my mom's driving the whole time, we just like were there for like 3 hours, and she was just sleeping in the car. So 2, okay.
We didn't have an extra 3, but we had an
But-
extra 2.
Yeah, we were like, I mean, I think like our drummer had like popcorn and he was like trying to throw it into my mouth from like 10 feet away. So we were just doing dumb stuff for 2 hours at Bucky's because it's open 24 hours at like 12 a.m. or something.
Yeah. We recently did a 12-hour drive to Homer. And it was I woke up at 4:40 in the morning, and Homer is 600 miles away from Fairbanks. So I woke up at 4:40.
Insane.
We were supposed to leave town by like 5-ish. Ended up leaving the house by 5:30. When we got to the gas station we were going to, we were talking with the gas station clerk there about music, and he asked us if we had band shirts. He wanted to buy a band shirt from us. And we're all looking at each other like, band shirts. We left them at the shop that we're in right now, where we make our shirts at, which is about 20 minutes away. And if it wasn't for him asking for the band shirt, we would have drove all the way to Homer without any of our merch. We made 120 shirts for the trip.
Damn.
Yeah.
And so we
And we were
Went
getting
back-
paid by any of the venues. It was like our only way to make our money back.
was by shirts. So we almost paid for a trip.
Was it at Porcupine Theater?
No, it was at the Porcupine Theater never got back to us.
Yeah.
We played in the
Epic.
barn. The
I
barn.
don't know. That's where
Like,
Haywire
barn.
played, I think.
That's where what? Oh, Haywire was supposed to play there.
At the
Oh,
barn?
they didn't.
Oh, at the Porcupine
Oh, I was
Theater.
trying to be like,
So they were scheduled to play at the Porcupine Theater, and then the Porcupine Theater saw
Oh.
the clips from the venue in Anchorage that they played at. the Porcupine Theater was like, no, you guys are not playing here.
Where they play at?
Nowhere. They just did one show and had to leave.
Damn, that sucks.
Yeah.
Yeah, we talked with Haywire at Furnace Fest and asked them about that, and that's what they told us.
Oh, I was at Furnace Fest.
Yep,
Oh,
we were
really?
there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
3 of us were there.
Yeah.
Cool. But yeah, Haywire shows are insane. I saw their set in the shed at Furnace Fest, and it was
We were there with you.
Yeah.
We were there. We were there with you.
wow.
Shout out crashing that guy into the table.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. That's
Yeah. Like they do that at like every
like
show.
another comic thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. They just
Yeah.
put out an edit. Actually, it was super sick for I think a music video or something.
And they covered Shed by Title Fight in the Shed, which is kind of
Yeah.
sick.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
The
And then
boys know well.
they had the shed shirts too.
yeah.
Wait, they
That was-
did? I didn't-
Looking at the
Oh, yeah, didn't it?
the title fight shirt, and I was like, wait, that's a Haywire shirt with the shed album cover.
Yeah, I'm surprised they didn't get like a cease and desist from Title Fight or.
So
I think they're like homies. Or...
yeah, I'm pretty sure their manager was in Title Fight.
Oh, for real?
I'm pretty sure that's why Title Fight was so cool with it, is because they're managed by one of the members.
Damn. Okay. That's cool. Yeah, I mean, I was like always thinking that I'm like they basically took the album cover. Like it's crazy, but
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they're super close with them.
Yeah.
okay, that's cool. Yeah, I mean, one of my like biggest wishes for a band reunion is Title Fight. I know it probably won't ever happen, but like if it does, I will definitely be there no matter where it is.
Yeah.
That's how we are with this band called The Chariot.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know who Josh Scoggin is?
He plays
I
in
think so.
68. They're doing their farewell tour.
He's in the 68 and he was in Norma Jean, if you've heard of either of those bands.
I've heard of them. Yeah.
Yeah.
So he was the original vocalist for Norma Jean.
Their
Okay.
first album he was on.
And when he left Norma Jean, he started The Chariot, which is the band that I would say has had the most influence on our band. Like The Chariot's known for, I'd highly recommend one day just looking up like The Chariot, their song The City music video,
Yeah.
and just encapsulates everything that they were about. And that's like that. I remember me and Malachi were like 10, 11 years old watching this video being like, one day we want to do this exactly. And that's what we're kind of chasing right now.
Yeah. Getting close.
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, I'll check it out for sure. What genre do you consider Tamarack?
Oh.
Most hardcore, like the most umbrella.
Term of all time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe close to metalcore sometimes, but like metalcore and like an Unbroken Wings.
We
Poison the Well.
We debate this every time we meet up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Moshcore.
Right now you're looking at jazz bassist, metalcore, like hardcore drummer, screamo, hardcore vocalist, death metal. So
Damn. Okay. So
We
I
have been
think
running a lot of. Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
I saw a live clip of you guys, and I think like you had like a tambourine or something, right?
We did
we
years
did use
ago.
that once, yeah.
Yeah, maybe that's what I saw.
That's very specific. That has to be like a certain show.
That was the skate park show.
Oh,
Yeah.
is
Wait,
that
do
the
it-
show without me?
I think
No,
so.
I don't know if you would have saw that clip. I don't think we posted anything from that show.
I don't know. We just looked up Tamarack Live, and that's what we found. So
In Alaska.
yeah.
Yeah, in the end,
It could be out there.
yeah.
Now I'm interested.
Now we need to find this video. Most of the time, it's just we call ourselves like a hardcore band for the most part because we throw hardcore shows. Like we
Yeah.
have mosh pits, we have stage diving.
Okay.
We do fire breathing sometimes.
Damn.
Break
Like
everything.
Dillinger's Escape Plan.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
when we saw Dillinger Escape Plan, I kind of gave us the idea just to be like, all right, let's just fire breathe. So we fire breathe at 4 shows.
Damn. Yeah. How often do like bigger bands tour to Alaska?
I mean, probably more than you would think, but not that much.
So like for
Yeah.
our genre, for bands that we could play with,
Never.
we just recently played with Gideon.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, they played at a bar here, so we opened for Gideon. Like
Switchfoot was in town.
yeah, Chiodos came up, but that
Oh,
they're
yeah.
a little soft for like if we were opening for Chiodos, that'd be kind of weird.
Yeah, I heard of them.
They're very much post hardcore on like the melody side, very singy.
Yeah, I know like Big Ass Truck opened for them on a whole tour.
No,
Like-
yeah, that doesn't make a lot of sense to me, but you know.
But yeah, I was. It kind of sucks because the shows that they were playing near us, like I was on a weekend tour in New England, and also they were in New England, like while we were playing in New England. But when we were in like New Hampshire, they would be in like Connecticut, and when we were in Connecticut, they'd be in like Massachusetts. So
We're
Dang.
we're currently planning our first out of state shows in California, Oregon, and Washington
that's sick.
to line up with Under Oath playing with August Burns Red and Acides Burns in Seattle. So we'd play our 4 shows and then the next day watch that show.
Okay,
Seattle.
nice.
Be corpses after that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. Literally.
Withered.
Yeah. So, damn, that's far as hell. I mean, I know we're going to Alaska, but you don't really envision how like the West Coast to the East Coast isn't that like the same distance from like the West Coast to Alaska?
Yeah, so there's no road system, so there's no way you could drive that.
Yeah.
But yeah, if you laid
For
Alaska
reference.
over America,
Yeah.
the most eastern tip would touch Washington D.C., while the most western tip would touch LA.
Yeah. It's crazy. You can like technically, I mean, it's illegal, but you can technically walk from like Alaska to Russia with the Diomede Islands, right?
You'd have to swim.
Yeah.
You'd have to
Okay.
the I don't think it gets cold enough anymore for the ice to completely freeze over,
Oh, okay.
but you could. I mean, like if the ice was frozen over, yeah, it's only like 2 miles away, 3 miles away.
Yeah. It's crazy.
Yeah, Russia tour next.
Yeah. Yep.
I mean, yeah, if you try to like run a snow machine over it, though, that's like a death
Oh yeah,
sentence.
yeah, that'd be scary.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's not a good idea.
The Bering Sea is really scary.
My mom went on tour with Sick of It All in 2008 and in Europe and played Russia. I mean, not yeah, they played Russia. She sold merch. That was, I mean, I guess that was insane, right? Yes.
Sounds insane.
Yeah.
Yeah. She said at one of the shows there was like, some dude came up to the merch table and just like stole a stack of shirts, and she had to like chase him down.
That's not,
Yeah.
you know, I'd imagine that.
I don't know if that's a good idea, but you could have probably got stabbed. But good thing you didn't.
Yeah. Shout out Russia.
Yeah.
Yeah. Not many merch people would do that.
Maybe not. I don't know.
That's
Um,
$200 of skirts you're giving away.
I was supposed to get back home. I want to leave.
Yeah. All right. What was the first punk, metal, or hardcore show you went to, and how old were you?
Oh.
I was probably like 6 or 5 or something. My dad took me to this local band, or they were a local band called the Scurvies. That was the first punk show I went to.
Was that at Joel's?
Yeah, it was at this
Yeah.
indoor skate park. That was in Fairbanks for a while. They used to have a lot of like cool hardcore shows and punk shows and different bands. That's where we did our first show. They closed down during COVID, but oh yeah, it was like a Halloween pirate themed show. It was like I remember dressed up as a pirate, and there was like a mosh pit right there, and I was right on the edge of it watching this punk band play.
Damn.
Have you ever been to one, Waylon?
Yeah,
Tamarack.
I've been to the I've been to some of the Joel shows.
Okay.
So.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah,
what
I think-
about everybody else?
Definitely a Joel's Place show for me. I just can't remember which Joel's Place show it would
Like
have
an
been.
antagonist, were you at that one?
Maybe.
I went to that one with Co. Co was there.
I'd say for like my first actual like out of state band that I saw was Devil Wears Prada. They were in Anchorage. It was either them or Thrice first.
Oh yeah, Thrice was the first out of state band that I saw. I think I was 16. Went to San Francisco. My brother-in-law, or now brother-in-law, saw
Yeah.
Me Without You.
I spent most of my early years just like chasing moose in the woods and stuff. So I never really caught like Joel's Place and stuff like that. But the first actual like out of state show I saw was my family's favorite band, Muse. And then these guys got me to Furnace Fest where I could see some stuff of like my interest in music.
Yeah, we've gone to Furnace Fest. The 3 of us have gone to Furnace Fest 2 years in a row.
Yep.
Yeah. Are you guys going this year?
Probably not, because we're gonna catch you Under Oath. I was only gonna go to Define the Great Line by Under Oath, my favorite album of all time.
I'm probably not gonna go because like just I'm not a fan of the lineup. It
That's what everyone's saying.
like
Yeah.
I would say I mean I like. Don't get me wrong. I like a lot of metalcore, but like it got too metalcore and deathcore in my opinion.
Yeah, not enough hardcore.
Yeah,
Not
like
enough.
I mean, most it's like so many like hardcore and then post-hardcore, and there's even punk bands that play. So
Yeah.
yeah,
It just turned into another Warped Tour to me.
yeah, that's what I would say.
It looks like it.
Yeah.
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 Yeah, but I was at the last three Furnace Fests. So
Oh,
wait,
Well, please be.
was that 2022?
Oh, maybe we were at 4.
Yeah, I was at the last four: 2022, 2023,
oh
2020.
wow. Holy cow.
Because my mom sold merch for the bands every time, and had all access, and it was crazy.
Wow.
Um,
Nice.
Yeah,
so
fun. That's so cool.
um, so the guitarist of My Chemical Romance, his band Ellis Dunes played like 2024. I don't know how familiar you are with them, but um,
I've
I
seen them
got
online.
I had all access, so I got to meet the guitarist of My Chemical Romance, which is kind of insane.
Oh, that's
That's super
sick.
cool. I
Yeah.
think the closest we got to
Cool.
that is you know who the Tony Danza Tap Dance Extravaganza is?
I mean, I don't know any songs. I couldn't name one, but yes, I know
Did you
the
see them
name.
last year? They were there last year.
I might
They
have
were on
watched like
main
a
stage.
part of their set. I don't know.
Oh,
They're crazy to watch.
yeah, no, like probably like the most like technically skilled band I've ever seen live. Just the scenes that they do on the guitar is wizardry,
The
and
bassist
yeah, the
too
bass
is
is insane.
mesmerizing.
But we caught them after the show. We're like, hey, can you sign our shirt real quick? And we're like, yeah, we're from Alaska. Ended up talking to them for like 30, 35 minutes. Just off the fact that we said we're from Alaska, and it was super cool to talk with them.
I mean, they did. I was too busy
Oh, yeah.
watching Sanguisuga Bog.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I was watching Sanguisuga Blog. Sanguisuga Blog is like probably my favorite band. Like right now, they're just so
Same.
good.
The of
Um,
recent bands, yes.
so check out my death metal band Farm Machinery. We have a song called Shovel Decapitation. Devin did guest vocals on it.
Oh,
Shit.
wow.
Really?
Yeah,
Yo,
it's insane.
that's
Um,
crazy. Go check that
yeah,
out.
in like January, he did this thing. He was like, "Oh, I want to give back to the underground. If you want me to do guest vocals on your song, I don't care if it's a one man project. Just DM me the Google Drive link with like an MP3 file or whatever." And
What?
You should have been tapped in. You could have sent
yeah,
To be honest, that's on you.
yeah.
They,
So
they never showed up at the merch table.
Yeah.
I will say their mosh pit was way too dead.
yeah.
Kind of boring.
Wait for who?
They were kind of their set was kind of not
Who-
that many
who,
people got
Bog?
into it. Yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. I mean, I only knew like dead as shit then. But now I'm like a super fan. Like I know so much stuff from the new album. I know like so many of the songs. They're just like um they're the best. I don't know. I like them so much because I'm not that big of a fan of like slam vocals, but I'm a fan of like slam guitars and drums and stuff like that. And I feel like they're kind of slam with death metal vocals.
Yeah, I can see that. That's an accurate way to describe it.
Yeah, they verge off of slamming to almost just like traditional, like brutal death metal.
Yeah, for sure. Um, they were on tour with Lamb of God, and they had an off day in New Jersey at like a regular venue they would play. They had like an off day show, and it got moved to a tiny venue, like a um,
Oh,
what
I
was
heard about that.
yeah, Maggie's. That show was insane. I mean, I was 2 feet from them, no stage, no barricade.
Oh, that's so sick.
Oh,
Yeah, I got like I was singing along and like I was right in front of Devin and he just like comes up to me and like grabs me and like sings in the mic with my face like
yeah,
in
yeah.
it
You do like the
because
whole.
I like know him kind of like I mean not I can't like message him and he'll respond but like whenever I see him he like recognizes me.
Yeah,
That's chill.
that's super cool.
Yeah. And my mom was protecting Drew's guitars from getting knocked over by the moshers, so
Hmm.
wild. But
Super
that
cool.
best thing like I've ever seen was Sango Bog on a floor, and it was just like it was beautiful. Like I don't even know how to describe it. It was just so insane.
I can see that. Floor shows are awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like Insane. Yeah. Um, all right, where's your favorite place you've ever played a show or visited?
I feel like we said there was somewhere that we said before we said the barn. There was somewhere else.
Um,
The Big Eye was pretty fun.
the big guy was really fun. I mean, in the end, the craziest show we've ever played in this
Yeah, it was here.
was here in this warehouse that we're in right now. It's probably, I mean, there's so much plastic in the way. His dad's runs a skate shop out of here and
A grip
grip ball.
company.
Yeah,
Fraction
might as well
product.
give it in. So he has like skateboards on the wall and
Oh, damn.
stuff. You got a bunch of shoes over here, a bunch of clothing.
Yeah, I was not thinking of that. Like the
I
room, I
will
was
give you
not
the full
thinking
tour
there's
at this point.
skateboards around it.
Yeah,
It's crazy.
Yeah, so we usually play. All this stuff gets moved out of the way. Like we're doing a show on Friday,
clear everything out.
and we build a stage like right here.
Get about like 40 pallets. We build a stage right here, and it goes throughout the entire shop.
Yeah, and
Sick.
that plastic's moved out of the way.
Yeah,
Fit like 200 people in here sometimes.
I would say collectively, this is probably our favorite.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
this
just
is like our stomping grounds, our normal playing
I wish it was
area.
closer to Anchorage, where our flight was later. Like, it'd be so sick to play there.
No, yeah, it's definitely wild playing shows here. I think that like the running up though is
good. Got it. It's definitely we throw our own show. There's no all ages venues in Fairbanks. The only place people play music at is bars or outside.
Yeah.
And so this is like the only place that we can play inside in Fairbanks. And so we do all of the setting it up, running the door. We completely throw the show ourselves, and it takes a lot of work. And so we only put shows on here like now we haven't done one since April, and before April it was January, and then before January it was 6 months before that.
yeah. So every time we do a show here, it gets like progressively crazier.
Like the last show we had here was probably 150 kids, and
It was so chaotic.
there was people jumping off like the equipment and stuff, and to do crowd surfing.
Yeah.
Malachi's fire breathing in here.
My
Yeah.
pedal board
Yeah.
was getting unplugged all the
Yeah,
time.
speakers were exploding, everything was breaking. It was like a mess.
Oh,
But
yeah.
it was so fun.
Yeah,
Yeah.
one of the monitors caught fire.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
I just booked a show in my town, Middletown, Delaware, and we just played like it's a brewery, right? But we played outside. My band played an open mic there once, but it was my death metal band, and there were like 30 kids there, maybe 40. It was a free show, but like donations were encouraged to pay all the bands because there was a band traveling like 2 hours away, stuff like that.
Yeah.
But it was insane. Um, the show ended up getting like $200, so I split that between the bands, and then I guess the brewery did super good in beer because he gave us like um $100 each. Like there's three bands, so
Oh, nice.
Nice.
Oh,
yeah,
That's pretty solid.
just out of beer sales, which we did not ask him to do anything. That he just came up to us and he was like, "Here you go," and I'm like, "Damn, you do not need to do that. Thank you."
Yeah, I feel like bars don't really ever expect like a heavy band or hardcore band or metal band to like bring a big crowd or
Yeah.
any amount of people, but typically
Yeah.
do pretty good.
Our very first bar show, Janis wasn't 21 yet. I just turned 21. And so we kind of just snuck him in. We're just like, yeah, he's with the band. Never told anyone his age.
Yeah, they're like, "You're all 21, right?" And we're like, "Yes,
We are.
Yeah, we are 21."
But we was like, I was talking at this bar. This bar is a pretty dead bar now. It used to be really popular. And we're like, yeah, we'll play a show there, and it'll be like, super cool. And they were like, all right, cool. And we got there that night. And we probably had about 110 people at the bar, and they had one bartender and like two bodyguards. And that poor girl was like, this bar was not ready for it at all. They had like the owner coming in to try running the bar so that people. I mean, I went to go get a beer, and it took me like 35 minutes, 40 minutes to get it because of how many people were in front of us.
Crazy.
And it was like the bar was genuinely like just not ready for us to be actually able to pull in the crowd.
Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah,
It was
we're
a big
playing.
item.
World of Chaos is playing a 21 plus show tomorrow. It's the first one we've played. I mean, I don't really like 21 plus shows. Like,
Yeah, we
Neither
don't
do we.
Yeah, same.
I mean, we're not gonna not play it. And it's at a strip club.
It's not really a strip club.
Wow.
It
I mean,
says
it
it's a
won't.
bikini lounge.
That's
Whatever
a
that
strip
means.
club, basically.
No, I think
You're not married.
Janelle's dad looked it up. It's not a strip club,
Damn.
but some
Okay.
No, I didn't mean to say it like that. Say it like that.
sometimes they have
Well,
like
they're-
girls in bikinis. I think
That's still weird, but I mean, there won't be like
It's not that weird. It's kind of weird.
it's like a closed day.
I think
Um,
it's just closed.
So like, I'm gonna hope that.
Oh, they're just renting out
Yes,
the.
I hope
Oh,
that's-
okay, that makes sense.
I was like in my head, what I was imagining was something.
I think they just rent it out to
Yeah.
have shows.
But it's yeah,
We'll see.
That's cool.
Just- it's a weird spot, and it's like in like trailer park town, basically. So I don't know how it'll. It doesn't seem like the best area, is what I'm trying to say.
That'll be
Yeah.
interesting.
Yeah, I mean, we'll see how it goes. I mean, might be cool, but I don't know if. Like, I feel like a lot of the scene is like under 21.
Yeah, it's very true for Alaska.
Yeah, I'm sure it's like that everywhere. There seems like to be a resurgence among the youth with like the interest in heavy music or alternative music in general. I feel like a lot of younger people. I mean, typically at the all ages shows we do here, like we've seen 10-year-olds and younger in the mosh pit. Like,
Cool.
It's definitely like if we have a bar show in Fairbanks, it'll be like, maybe 100 people will show up. I mean, our biggest show we've ever done was on Halloween night, and that's 300 people.
it was at the college though.
Yeah, it was at the college. There was like 320 people there. And that's the only exception because most of the time our all ages shows does way better than our bar shows.
Oh yeah, and all ages you sell more merch. People at a bar are like they're gonna spend money on a beer before they're gonna buy a $30 T-shirt. So.
Yeah.
So how cold does it get in Alaska in September?
Well,
In September.
Oh, not that cold.
Yeah,
Okay.
it'll freeze at night, so it'll be like 40 during the day, 20 at night.
I mean, it's still kind of crazy, but that's like I feel like that's like as cold as it gets in Delaware.
Yeah.
We just had a -50 winter.
yeah.
-50 for like months on it.
Yeah, there was a solid.
It was like over a month of just at least -40.
Yeah,
This fool was on vacation for that.
I got like with it, but.
both mine and my wife's car died.
Oh yeah, and I was living with them, so they had to use our car the whole
Yeah.
time.
So so I guess you just don't need freezers in the winter. You just put everything outside, right?
Oh yeah.
Guys.
Yeah, there's a lot of people that do the
Well,
whole.
then it arguably gets too cold outside. So
Yeah,
no.
Freeze or burn it.
Yeah.
I've run that up a lot though.
There's a whole thing of people that put their white chest freezers outside and they plug it in for the summer because I mean like right now I saw 90 on a couple.
Yeah, it was pretty warm today.
90 on a couple street signs a couple
Yeah.
days ago.
It's been getting warm.
So it gets super hot in the summer and then very cold in the winter.
Damn.
No in between.
Like 70 right now, but it doesn't.
That's about what it is here now.
It like maybe once every couple of years it'll go below zero on like a day, but that's it.
It's below zero for us for about 7 months of the year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's insane.
For it, in the winter, for it to go above zero is like
Yeah. We're gonna sledding.
Every once in a while we get this thing called Chinook wind, where a wind will come in from the Bering Sea, and everything will get above like 34 degrees in December, January, and you'll get like a rain that instantly freezes the next day, and everything gets frozen.
You guys ever see the Northern Lights?
Yeah.
Like every night, I guess.
Yeah.
I could probably pull up 30 pictures on my phone right now of the Northern Lights.
Wow.
Oh, yeah.
It's like it gets to the point where like you'll be like, oh, the Northern Lights are out. Don't pull your phone out or anything. Don't stop.
We just make it a point to go and look at them.
Yeah. Like,
Yeah.
yeah.
That's sick. You just drive home.
Yeah.
Will we see them in September or no?
Oh, possibly. I've seen it. I've been at the skate park.
If it gets dark enough, but it really just depends on like the light pollution too. Because if there's too much light in the area, then it's really hard to see them.
I've definitely seen it in September. Like there was a couple in the skate park for a second.
Yeah.
We saw a bunch. Like we were there. There was like an EDM show like under the Aurora in the fall, but that's kind of rare. Typically, you're gonna see it towards the end of the year.
It's one of those things to where you're coming during like when the equinox happens. So that's when we have exactly 12 hours of day and 12 hours of night. Because right now we have 24 hours. I could just zoom you at 3:00 in the morning. And it's gonna be daylight outside.
Sun's
Oh,
out.
so you just have like I assume you have like crazy blackout curtains, right?
Yeah,
I don't really care about it.
I mean, we've been here our whole lives,
Yeah.
but a lot of people when they get here, they need blackout curtains and shit.
Yeah.
So you so sometimes do you have 24 hours of dark?
Yep.
Yeah.
That's the winter for us.
Yeah, in the middle of winter, you get like maybe at most 3 hours of actual sunlight.
And that's sunlight, as in like it's not pitch black. There's 3 hours of it not being pitch black.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like if you're working in a shop like this, you could work your shift and then like
You never
going
see the
with-
sunlight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
When it's dark and you come out of work and it's dark.
Or if you're like in school, you go to school and it's dark out, and by the time you get out of school, it's dark out again.
So crazy. Wow. Yeah, it's
super
great how like
I like
Yeah.
it.
It's good for song-
I like it.
It's good for songwriting.
yeah.
For sure.
Yeah.
You get
Great.
used to it. Like it's not horrible, but
yeah.
and then it's
If you
summer. and you're
get
like,
used
oh,
to
dang.
it, you stay.
Yeah.
Yeah. I personally, I don't like the 24 hours of light. I'm a 24 hours of dark guy.
Yeah. All right, if you could tell your 14-year-old self anything at all, what would you tell him?
Keep doing what you're doing.
Yeah. Don't give up. Go even harder.
Yeah. Because like when we were doing 14 when we were 14, so that's what 6 years ago. No, 8 years ago. Wow.
9
Me,
years
Mal-
ago.
Oh, and no, yeah, that's 9 years ago for you. Me and Malachi were in a band doing the exact same thing that we were doing now. I mean, not the exact same thing. We weren't playing a bunch of shows, but we were just
We were playing music.
Playing
we were
music all the time.
aspiring to do shows, and
yeah.
we're doing what we hoped we would be doing when we were 14. Like this is what we always had wanted to do. So don't give up.
This is we were 14 on YouTube watching all these Christian hardcore bands that we love just doing their thing, the Chariot, Norma Jean, even For Today. Yeah, just like all these, like at the time, like the Christ core movement was really big. And that's what we were watching.
Yeah.
Malachi would go to church, go to youth group, get done, hang out, and watch these videos. And
Cool.
so
Do you like Advent?
I've heard of them. There's a couple of these new Christ core bands I'm a fan of. The one that I'm actually kind of like is like Pipe Bond and Narwhal.
Oh yeah, those guys are cool.
Those guys are really cool. We actually contacted Narwhal about coming up to Alaska in the fall to see if they'd want to, and they might come up.
That's sick.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I can't wait until our Alaska run. It's gonna be, I think.
You'll get some crazy shows.
Oh
yeah. The energy is definitely different up here. People are a lot more desperate for something new, something interesting.
due to the lack of venues and heavier
Yeah.
genres of music. Yeah.
I mean, a lot of these kids in Anchorage are watching the same 12 bands every weekend.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Us being one of them probably.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and so the equinox is September or no?
Yeah, it's in September. It changes, but I'm like 95% of the time it's in September.
Kind of wish we could have seen the like full day or full night, but whatever. I mean,
You always come
You
back.
came at
Yeah.
the normal time. You came at the time when it's not 90 degrees or negative 40 degrees.
Yeah.
And,
It's honestly really beautiful.
negative
here in
40.
September. It's really temperate out.
it's going to be an amazing drive wherever you go. If you go to Seymour
Yeah,
or Palmer,
the fall's
the
so
fall here is
pretty.
amazing.
Yeah. Probably
Like,
the most beautiful season.
I'm gonna be
And the
glued to the
sunsets are
window
awesome.
the whole like trip. I can't wait, and I don't know how I'm gonna sleep in the car. Just like seeing the outside stuff, it just so.
Dude, just don't.
That's why I was talking to Devin about the Seward show, because the drive from Anchorage to Seward is about 2 hours. And it's probably the prettiest 2 hours you can drive
Yeah.
anywhere in Alaska.
Mhm.
Seward's such a pretty town.
There's glaciers that you can just drive to that are 10 minutes off the road.
Do you guys see our Alaska shirts yet?
No, we have not.
Oh,
So it's like us getting like mauled by a bear.
Oh, yep.
that's sick.
Nice. That's super sick.
So we're gonna have like how many of those are we gonna have?
Probably 36.
Like 36 of them for the tour, and hopefully those sell. I mean, if not, I bet people will still
People are
buy
pretty
them.
good.
Yeah,
about
no,
merch.
we've sold more than the most shirts we probably sold at a show is probably about 30.
Cool.
50, actually.
Oh, was it? Oh, that's right. We have sold 50 shirts at a show.
Yeah. So you think 36 is a good amount, right? Or
Yeah,
more?
probably.
Yeah, and especially if you're traveling with them. Yeah.
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 Okay.
We'd have shipped there.
Yeah, we'd have them shipped up there. So we don't.
Oh, I mean, yeah, you don't really want any leftover, especially if it's like an Alaska shirt. So yeah, I'd say 36 is a good number.
You could leave them at this shop. My dad would probably buy them wholesale off you and sell them.
Yeah, that's true.
That's actually true. Yeah.
He's always he takes the way we pay rent for like because we print all our shirts ourselves, everything's DIY. So we'll give him because since he has a skateboard shop and a bunch of the kids that come in here, the skate scene and the music scene are very intertwined. So he has a couple of our shirts in here that he sells, and I think he usually sells them pretty quick.
Yeah, I think that's the only one left. Wow.
Yeah. All right. Well, do you have anything else to add before we wrap it up?
Yeah, keep doing it, man. We're excited to meet you and see
Yeah.
you.
This is super cool. You had like I remember I was going through, I found you through your Sundog interview.
Oh yeah.
And so I was like, oh, this is cool. I'll give him a follow. He's interviewing Sundog. I originally thought you were from Alaska.
Oh,
And
okay.
then, because I was like, who else would be like Sundog's an Alaska band? They're probably getting interviewed by an Alaskan person.
Yeah.
That was my initial thinking. And then when you hit us up, I was going through your interviews. I'm like, that's Jacob Bannon from Converge. What
Yeah,
he's interviewing us right now.
Yeah, I've had some crazy ones. And my parents have a lot of connections since like they've been in the scene for a while.
Yeah.
So,
Like I
yeah.
saw your picture with the guy from Minor Threat. I can't remember his name right now.
Seth.
Ian McKay.
Ian McKay. Yeah, Ian McKay. And I'm just like, I'm seeing these like pictures. I'm like, this kid has the big ass truck vocalist. Like, you had some. And then I saw the audio feed. Kevin from Audio Feed.
Oh yeah, we met that guy. We were talking
at Furnace Fest. Yeah.
Yeah, I think we're gonna get the dude from Big Ass Truck on a song for Farm Machinery.
Oh, nice. That's so cool.
I call it Big Ass Tractor because all the songs are about farming.
Clever.
Clever. I like it. That's super cool.
Yeah. Thank you. All right. Well, thanks to Tamarack for joining me today, and thanks to all you for watching and listening. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel and follow me on Spotify and other streaming platforms. Until next week, bye.
Thank you, Gabe. Bye.
Peace.